Saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up, saddle up. This is the story of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. High is the glory of 26 men whose courage helped to build the territory. 26 men who saddled up and then rode out to answer duty's call. 26 men who lived to ride again and fight for the rights and the liberty of all. This is the story of 26 men enforcing law within the territory. Praise be the glory of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. Ride on, ride on, ride on.
The years following the Spanish-American War brought hard times to the people of the country, particularly the younger ones. Many of them homeless, becoming targets for trouble because of their desperation.
Captain.
Well, hello, Tex.
Captain, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. This is Damon Drew, better known as Bugler. Soldiered with me in Cuba.
Glad to know you. Where are you from?
Brooklyn, sir. The way things are in this part of the country, I kind of wish I was back there.
Oh? Trouble?
Bugler says things are real hard on most of the young people out this way.
Things are tough on just about everybody, Tex. Times are bad all over.
Oh, they're sure bad out here. You can't get a job anywhere, and you stick around town long enough to look at the buildings, and they run you out.
Well, there isn't much any of us can do about that. Hard times can't be whipped with fists or guns.
What about where people try to make things worse than they really are? You see, Sir Bugler and I just rode down from Patagonia. He says there's somebody up there burning out homesteaders.
Well, now that's something else. You have proof?
No, but I can get it. When I heard Tex was a friend of yours, Captain, I kind of figured that maybe we could work as undercover men for you. We can sure use the job, sir. There's some young people down there that are friends of ours. We can stay with them, wouldn't cost much.
Well, if what the boys say is true, it might be a working idea.
Well, there isn't any way I can put you on the payroll. I'm up to my full complement of men now. Tex, you go back to Patagonia with your friend and keep your eyes open. Give me a full report on anything that happens.
I sure will, Captain. Thanks a lot.
All right. Oh, here's $20 each for expense money. Don't forget one thing. You're not rangers. So don't get in too deep without reporting to me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Something. I never saw nothing like that on the Bowery. You know, he's going to have a good time if he's got to kill himself getting it. Are you sure Joey and Mary and Amos were coming through this way? Yeah, that's what they said. What's the matter? Well, it's just that knowing Joey, I don't think you could pry him out of this town, not after he once seen it. Yeah. Well, I hope you're wrong for his sister's sake. Yeah. Aren't you? We're just passing through. Which way you headed? We're looking for some friends. Hey, yeah, maybe you've seen them. A brother and a sister about our age, and some other guy.
Real pretty girl?
Yeah, that's right.
Passed through here a couple of days ago. The brother wanted to go to work for me.
Yeah, what'd you tell him?
I was more interested in hiring the girl.
Yeah, I guess that figures. They didn't stay, though, huh?
Nope, but they'll be back. You boys ought to stick around. Try your luck at my tables.
That takes money, don't it? Mister, about the only thing we could try would be a free lunch. We'll do better at the general store.
Hi, sis. Amos get back yet?
Didn't you have any luck?
No, I didn't even see a rabbit.
Well, maybe Amos will bring something.
Well, I hope so. If he doesn't, we'll go hungry again tonight.
And if he does, I'll need some wood for the stove.
Okay, I'll get it.
Did you hear a shot just now?
Yeah, I did. It was Amos.
But Amos didn't take a rifle.
We got him.
Here's your wood.
I hear horses. Oh, Tex! How are you?
Hello, Mary.
Hey,
Joey, how are you?
Come from anyway.
I brought him. What do you think?
Oh, Tex, I'm so glad to see you.
Did you bring any food?
Yeah, I sure did.
Joey's been out hunting rabbits all day without seeing any.
Oh, too bad, Georgie. If I'd have known, I'd have plugged you 4 or 5 on the way over.
Why don't you quit bragging on yourself like that? You wouldn't know a rabbit if I ran right in front of you.
Listen, Hayfoot, we got rabbits where I come from. Plenty of them.
Sure you do. You got everything in Brooklyn, haven't you? Well, what's keeping you from going back there?
Joey!
Oh, you don't bother me none. Hey, why don't you go back to Missouri, Hayfoot?
Listen, Buster, you touch me one more time like that, I'll knock you flat on your back.
Doing what, Army? Come on,
Get me,
Hey,
get
don't
me.
quit this. I'm gonna whack both your heads together. Now, you cut it out.
Joey's just hungry, that's all.
What makes him think he's the only one?
Hey, you in there. Come on out here.
What was that?
Sounds like you've got more company.
You coming out or we coming after you?
Not very pleasant company either.
Tex, be careful.
What do you want? I ain't the one we chased. How many are you hiding in there?
I ain't hiding.
Me neither.
That all of you?
What are you after, mister?
Never mind what I'm after. You clear out of here, all of you.
Why should we?
Because there's nothing here for you. Little enough for us, and we live here. You got no money and you got no work. Hang around here, you'll just make trouble. If I find you here this time tomorrow, I'll make it hard for you. I got neighbors here to help me if I need it. Come on.
Get out. You don't belong here. That's all I hear wherever we go.
Take it easy, Joey. These are hard times. They've got their side of it, too.
Have they gone? Look over there.
It's Amos.
He crawled through the back window while you were out talking. He was shot.
He's dead. Did he say anything?
Said he had some potatoes. Sack over there.
Those farmers did it. They're the ones that shot him just because he grubbed out a few potatoes. You want to know something funny? They're rotten. Rotten. You couldn't have eaten them anyway.
Have you buried him yet?
Looks good. Where did you get the nails?
From the boards in the floor. I felt Amos should have the best we could give him.
Let's go and set it up.
Seems like we should have a preacher.
Jack said some words over him before we put him in there.
Done all we can.
Poor Amos. He's going to be all alone here when we leave. Do we have to leave? Couldn't we talk to those homesteaders and tell them we won't make any trouble?
Be like talking to a bunch of mules.
Folks around here are in a bad way. They don't believe anything. Don't trust anybody.
But this is the first place that's been anything like a home. No one wants it. No one's working the land. If they'd just give us a little time to raise something.
They did. They gave us until tomorrow afternoon.
That's the way it is. We've got to leave.
But where will we go? Where can we go?
We'll go to that town. That ain't too far from here.
Not that town, Joey.
Look, sis, all you talk about is me staying away from that town. I ain't no baby. I'm getting mighty tired of being treated like one.
Joey, didn't you tell me the other day you were a pretty good homesteader?
So, what's that got to do with it?
Run this place on shares. Nobody will run you off.
Who's going to do that for us? Nobody.
You never know unless you ask.
We don't even know who owns the place.
There's ways of finding out.
Well, I ain't interested. I've had my fill of working a ranch.
Joey.
Well, you mind, sis. Got a right to work things out for myself.
Joey's gonna get into trouble, I know it. I can feel it.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
All right, talk.
I'm trying to find the man who owns that place we've been staying in.
I told you to clear out of there.
I know you did. But I figure I've got a right to talk to the owner.
Why are they talking to him right now?
You?
Me, Tom Marlin. Want you out of there by sundown today, like I said.
That boy you shot yesterday? He died.
Well, I didn't shoot him. And I got no blame for the man that did. The boy was stealing.
I didn't come here to blame anybody. I guess nobody's to blame. Amos was hungry. You thought he was stealing from you, so he's dead.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess we were all a mite hasty.
It's over and it's done with. I said I didn't come here to blame anybody. I came to see if you'd care to have that land worked for you.
Well, working land takes know-how.
I'm not asking for myself.
Who then?
A young fellow from Missouri and his sister. They've homesteaded with their father before. They know how to handle it. And they want a chance to settle down and work.
A lot of us around here would like a chance to do just that. Griff Halleck won't let us.
Who's Griff Halleck?
Owns a saloon in town, wants to be a big cattleman. Figures if he can drive us homesteaders off, he'll have a whole lot of land himself.
How is he going to run you off?
I can see you don't know Halleck. He finds ways, bad ways.
You need all the help you can get. What about my friends?
What's the use talking about it? Halleck's going to get the whole country anyway.
Mr. Halleck? Remember me?
Sure, you're the kid that wanted that job.
I still want it.
Yeah, what can you do?
Anything.
In my book, that means nothing.
He told me to come back and see you.
Is your sister still around?
Yeah? How about that job, Mr. Halleck?
Yeah, maybe I could find something for you after all.
Well, that'd be swell, sir, if you could.
On one condition. Your sister goes to work for me, too.
All right, I'll talk her into it.
Where is she now?
Well, she'll be here. She always comes looking for me. Here she comes now, Mr. Halleck.
Remember, it's no deal unless she goes to work for me, too.
She will. She made my ma a deathbed promise to always look out after me. She'll take the job.
plenty. Mary! Well, there's nobody here but us, Tex. Where are they? I don't know. They were gone when I got here. Well, come on, let's go find them. We'll look in town. All right.
Hey, Tex. Yeah, I was hoping you'd come into town. I got a job working here now.
Doing what?
Doing things for Mr. Halleck.
Like what? Sweeping out the saloon? Not much of a job for you, is it, Hayfoot?
I said I was doing things for him.
What about your sister, Joey?
She's working here, too.
Yeah, I'll bet you got her the job, huh?
Sure I did. Well, what's wrong with it? She's eating, ain't she?
There's other things besides eating.
You're hungry? Well, you name one.
What's she doing for Halleck, Joey?
Dancing? You ought to see her, Tex. She's beautiful.
I thought she always was.
Well, come on in.
Waiting for you. Come here, honey. Sit down here.
Please, you're hurting my wrist.
Well, sit down then, and I won't hurt your wrist. Come.
Thanks. Where'd you come from?
I was watching you dance.
What's the matter? Don't you like my outfit?
Sure, very pretty. But like I told Joe, you always look pretty anyway. This was kind of sudden, wasn't it?
Well, I guess so, Tex. But you know how things have been.
Mary, is this really what you want to do?
What's going on around here?
He was annoying her.
How?
He wanted me to sit with him. He was pulling me into his chair.
That's what I'm paying you for. Now get busy, circulate around.
Mary, wait a minute.
You got anything on your mind, you can tell it to me.
Nothing for you, just for her.
I run this place for paying customers.
Well, I'm no customer. I just want to talk to that girl.
She's busy.
You gonna get out of my way?
Sure. Work him over.
I wouldn't have him do that.
Let him go. If you're smart, you'll get out of here, both of you.
Look, we came in town to see your friend. Never mind, Bugler. She's gone now.
Leave her alone. You enter into my private affairs and you're going to get hurt. I'm warning you.
Sure, you scare me to death.
Left town.
Hey, you want to get rid of me?
You know better than that.
Look, I'm not going to tell you what you should do or shouldn't. But I talked to the owner of that land where the shack is. I think he might be willing for you and Joey to take it over.
Tex.
It was one of the men who shot Amos. But he's sorry about that, real sorry. And I'm sure I can talk him into letting you have it.
Why are you doing this?
Well, why shouldn't I? Look, if you don't want to do it, just...
Oh, I think I want to do it more than I've ever wanted anything, only... Well, I'm afraid it's too late.
Too late for what? You're not Halleck's slave. He can't hold you if you want to leave. I'm still asking you what you want to do. Unless you like what you're doing too much to leave it. All those fancy clothes, a lot of men making a fuss over you.
What do you want me to do, Tex?
You'll have to make up your own mind, Mary. If I don't hear from you by this afternoon, I'll figure you've decided to stay.
I'll quit. I'll tell Joey and Halleck, and then I'll come to you.
Do you want me with you when you talk to them?
It's my job. I'll do it alone. Where will you be?
In front of the livery stable.
Give me 30 minutes. Joey! Joey, I'm leaving here. I'm quitting.
Quitting? Well, you can't.
I've made up my mind. I've been talking to Tex and he...
Tex. Well, if he can't mind his own business, I know someone that will mind it for him.
So, if we can knock Marlin off, the others are going to be easy. So we'll burn him out tonight. I want every one of you to...
Mr. Halleck,
What do you want?
Well, I'd like to talk to you about something, sir.
Did your family ever teach you not to go around listening in on private conversations?
Yes, sir. But it's very important.
It is, eh?
Yes, it is.
Well, go ahead. Tell me about it.
Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd like to talk to you alone.
Go ahead. Talk.
Well, it's about my sister.
All right, boys. Go to work on it.
Must be a couple of hours now. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait a minute.
Joey, he's hurt. They beat him up and it's bad. He just got so he could talk to me.
Where is he?
Oh, wait, Tex, you can't see him yet. You'll just get yourself hurt.
Who beat him? Why?
Joey told me he walked in on Halleck and heard him say something about burning a barn tonight.
Tonight? Whose barn?
Somebody named Marlin.
That's the man who owns the place you want a sharecrop.
Tex, you've been so right about everything.
It's going to take a little more than being right to square this thing. Means a fight. I'll wire Ranny.
Wait a minute. You can't get him out here until tomorrow anyway.
We'll stop it ourselves.
All right, I'll get her a horse.
Now what?
Halleck plans to burn you out tonight, Mr. Marlin.
I've been expecting it.
If you're going to stand off Halleck, you'll need help.
Help? You mean you're standing by me?
That's the idea, mister. Look, we don't like him any better than you do.
This time it's going to be a little different. Tonight we'll be in the barn waiting for them.
Pretty dark out there.
Better get these lanterns hidden. All those lights up when I give the word.
The hay. Get it on fire.
Hold it, Halleck! Hide those lights, quick.
Halleck, do it! You want any more of the same, just try burning them buildings. They quit. They got more than they can handle.
They won't come back. Not with him out of it. Hey, there's Joey. How are you, Joey?
Hey, how you feeling, Joey? Pretty good. A little black and blue.
Hi, Joey.
Hi there, Mr. Marlin. I sure want to thank you, sir, for letting us homestead the other place. Mary told me about it on the way out from town.
It's all right, Joey. Come on, I'll show you where I keep my tools.
Fine.
You're leaving. I was hoping you'd stay.
We've got a long ride ahead of us.
What about me, Tex?
You're going to be all right, Mary. You'll meet some man, make him a real fine wife.
I've already found my man, Tex.
This is the story of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory. High as the glory of 26 men whose courage helped to build the territory. 26 men who saddled up and then rode out to answer duty's call. 26 men who live to ride again and fight for the rights and the liberty of all. This is a story of 26 men enforcing law within the territory. Praise be the glory of 26 men who rode the Arizona Territory.